Hey everyone, and welcome back to the ATD Movie Channel. I'm Tony, and today I'll be reviewing Pitch Perfect 3, the third installment in the a cappella singing trilogy. Let's jump right into it. I want to take a minute and just tell you that I'm a huge fan of this franchise. Anna Kendrick, Brittany Snow, Rebel Wilson, and company charmed the hell out of audiences all over the world. While the first movie didn't make a ton of money in the theaters, it became an instant cult classic on home video. And that's where I actually got introduced to it. And I fell in love with these characters. The first film had a charm and wit to it that was so unique to the song and dance genre of film. Add to it the quirky a cappella, traditionally made fun of in pop culture, and you had a recipe for an underground hit that made its way to the mainstream. I also really enjoyed the sequel, believe it or not. That found the Bellas reuniting for a competition against some heavy-hitting groups around the world. Now comes the third installment. Let's see if I can get through this review without screaming, okay? I'll tell you what I liked about the movie. I really enjoyed the familiar. The Bellas' song and dance routines are as catchy as ever. There's some really great dance choreography that elevates the energy in the theater as soon as the first music note hits. The film features music by some of the biggest artists in the industry, from Sia to Bruno Mars to Aloe Black. And the quote-unquote set list is critical to a film like this. The songs have to be popular enough for the audience to know the words, but unique enough to stand out. If the movie does anything right, it's the dance numbers. And that's about it. That's all I liked about the film. While I like the familiar song and dance, so much has changed in this movie for the worse. Male co-stars Skylar Astin, Ben Platt, and Adam Devine are nowhere to be seen in this film. And I honestly feel as though that hurt the movie. Not because I wanted to see a cheesy love story between male and female singers, but because the guys were really good characters, especially Ben Platt's Benji and Adam Devine's Bumper. I honestly didn't even want to do this review. If the filmmakers, the cast, and the crew were going to be lazy, then I should be allowed to be lazy in my review as well. But onward. The movie does nothing to push the Bellas story along. The reasoning behind their European USO trip is laughable at the very best. And instead of focusing on the group dynamic that made this franchise so lovable, the writers opted for physical comedy instead. One of the things I enjoyed so much in the second film was the Bellas' rivalry with the German squad they faced throughout the movie. This film barely tries to create a rivalry of any kind between the groups. There's an extended scene where the groups meet, talk smack to each other, and then that's it. The rest of the film we're shown each of the groups give each other dirty looks as they walk on and off the stage. And while I'm on the subject of rivalries in this film, I have to say it. Ruby Rose is horrible in this film. I'm not going to dive any deeper, honestly, because the writers didn't feel like they had to, neither should I. And as goofy as the first two films were, there was nothing but heart in the foreground of the canvas. This movie throws it all out the window and tries some ridiculous things in the process. Take, for example, Fat Amy's origin story. Why would the writers just now start diving into the group members' childhoods? And if they really chose to do that, that's fine, but at least tell us a little bit about how each of these characters got into singing and dancing. The movie doesn't go anywhere near these characters' upbringing and how they came to meet each other at college. And the movie does try to deliver a message about family and the journey of life, but my problem with that is the second movie already did that. I'm sorry. I thought I could make it all the way through the review without yelling. Sorry. I could go on and on about what else I hated about this movie, but I really don't want to. I love the talent involved, but I hate the movie. And it's too bad because this reaffirms the fact that the third film in a trilogy is really, really difficult to make. So, have you seen Pitch Perfect 1, 2, or 3? What do you think about the a cappella sensation in this trilogy? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be notified of content uploaded regularly. You can find other movie reviews on the channel as well. Thanks for watching my review to Pitch Perfect 3. I'll talk to you soon.